Welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War England campaign, episode the 53rd with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we had achieved something. Well, we'd achieved the complete and total destruction of the Danes at long last. They're out of the game and no longer in my hair. The battle could have gone better, and I was quite annoyed at it. And to be honest, I'm still quite annoyed at it because I'm recording this episode literally about 5 minutes after I recorded that battle. But hey, we can always just look back and laugh. And what we're going to do is actually we're going to look at the campaign map and laugh as the Mongols come and fuck us really, really hard. Because we're about to go to the next turn. There isn't really a lot I can do. Actually, no, wait, with our last little funds, because I remember there was something I wanted to do. Get that town hall repair, let's just get that done. But yeah, there's loads of Mongols around, and I'm basically desperately trying to prepare some more men. Actually, next turn we'll have a full army, so we might try and march out against one of these armies and see if we can just try and take them on the offensive. That's going to be hard to do, though, because really last time we only really won through having reinforcements. But if they kind of hold their position, we can send for some troops from Jerusalem, and we'll see what we can do. But for now, we're going to move on to the next turn, and we'll see what happens. So, here we go. Alright, here's one of the many rebel battles that we do have to deal with in our recent campaigning. Captain Arthur's just caught with Captain Hermant. Pretty weak army, but we're just going to take it on because, hey, it's more than one unit, and to be honest, I could use the war.
The troops are assembled! Prepare for battle!
What's more, it's a river battle, which is always fun and annoying, but this time they don't have missiles, so basically I can just win. So let's just get this one over and done with. So, Yeoman up front, Billman second, Urban Spears third, Spartan Knights, they're an emergency unit. Right, let's get this one done. Right, Yeoman, demonstrate your range to me. I want to see how good their range actually is. This is a good opportunity to prove it. So then you get to cross a really fucking cold river. But yeah, these river battles always do seem to prove to be a pain in the ass, so I do like to try and avoid them. But when it's just these units who unfortunately don't have any missile power whatsoever, we can easily win this one. Which I guess could really make the difference between winning and losing a river battle. I mean, I guess you'd only really try and attempt one, or at least, well actually, the defenders, I mean, alright, I've won these battles as an attacker, but let's face it, ideally you want to just be the guy who's on defense because you have an overwhelming advantage. These guys for some reason are having a hard time doing anything because, well, yeah, I mean they're just trying to get as close as possible without, say, getting themselves in the water. So I've actually found themselves in a nice comfortable position. We're attacking the Sergeant Spears at the minute. I'd rather attack the Armed Sergeants, but I'm guessing that's just not going to happen today. I don't know, are you lads like comfortable with standing in the water and just doing it? I think they might get a bit murky, but no, they can actually do it. Alright, well, let's see if this actually has just a big detrimental effect on their ability to, say, have morale and stamina, because that's one cold river. So I think it is, and to be honest, I won't stand there in me shoes doing that. I'd be sat there, you know, whinging because I'm pathetic. Still, we managed to wipe out a few of those Sergeant Spears, but I really want to just have them toy with this Armed Sergeants because, well, naturally, Armed Sergeants are armoured, and Longbowmen are just great for taking down things that are armoured. They're an anti-armour missile unit, so that's what I want them to do. And so far, they've taken out a couple of them. Not as many as I'd like. Actually, they had better going against the Sergeant Spears, which is a bit weird, but okay. Some of them are just moving forward. I guess I just want to try and get a better view. You guys are like shooting at me. Yeah, shooting right. Getting a few shots out. Obviously, we're not going to wipe them all out because, you know, this is like a half-depleted unit. So, Need to manage my expectations in that department at least, but my units have been behaving a little oddly, as in, just really not very interested, are they? Still, I'm just going to let them finish up here, and then we're going to jump right on with the plot. So I'm just going to be back in a couple of minutes, my friends. Okay, so the enemy then very helpfully just basically got themselves in an absolute tizzy and put their armoured sergeants up front, and then, yeah, they've been swapping around, so I've actually had to bring down quite a lot of the enemy because they started just basically fannying about and running around, which is probably why sometimes it's better just to grit your teeth and not run around, because then you just get more deaths. Either way, they're going to make their way back. We're going to let our billmen now just come across the river, let our spears just follow up, and then we're basically just going to knock the teeth out of our enemy. But now severely depleted, their morale probably isn't doing too good after being barraged by missiles. And the fact it's cold as balls and some of those guys don't even have like leggings on. I think my guys, you know, they at least have something on their legs, so, you know, we have the benefit of being basically very slightly warmer than them. Those guys, they're going to have goosebumps the size of fucking tea cakes. Alright lads, just get across the river and just do your job. The enemy literally has no chance whatsoever against you, so this should be an absolute walk in the park, so please make it that way. Go on, in you get. Seem better charges. Right, spears, hold your position. You're a backup. I want the billmen to take this one on their own. I want to reevaluate their performance, because sometimes billmen let me down. So they should be able to see off the unit sergeant spears. They're basically levy spears. They're basically
the battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Right, just saw one of this one might be able to die. That's already annoying. Two of them died now. That's more quite annoying. Come on lads, you shouldn't be dying to these lot. I know we're on a defensive, which gives them a very minor advantage, but he died as well. Oh come on lads, how are you guys absolutely shedding the numbers? I'm getting quite concerned at this point. Knights, how do you make your way over, because I'm seeing billmen being a bit foolish in battle. In fact, you know what, billmen, push, actually, right, you have the advantage about the enemy that just lost morale, right, units, move forward and just swamp those armoured sergeants. We can try and catch them off guard. We're not actively looking for a fight right now, or, you know what, spears, right, yeah, get on the flank, or actually just fucking pile in, alright. To be honest, these guys probably are more or less on the level of an armoured sergeant, just minus the good discipline. And you lot just get in and just try and help out and finish the job, please. Right. These rebels should be pretty much toasted at this point. Just need to,
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base Kurd. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
We have no charging capacity, my men. Call it a day.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valour.
Right, 46 is a concerning amount of men to lose. Billman, I expect better things of you in the future. Don't let me down again.
The day is ours, sire. We can go no further today, sire.
They don't fear us, sire. They bring the fight to our walls. My liege, we must make a stand. We are besieged.
Right. Looks like we've got some Mongolian problems still. And Elizabeth Kurthos wants to marry Nigel Hulich. He's already not looking good. He's a confident attacker, has no command. Fair fighter, has one chivalry. Mixed loyalties, which gives him more dread and less loyalty, and he's religious, which is more pious. Honestly, this guy has nothing going for him. I'm sorry, Elizabeth, denied. And Ivanus would like a thieves guild. I have fucking buttloads of money, so Ivanus, you get your thieves guild, but I'm concerned about what's going on in your town if you're getting one of those. Right. Accra and Damascus are under siege. And, well, there are Helamondo Mongols hanging around, as in, Christ, it's not going to be easy for us. Let's have a look into that in a few minutes. For now, end of turn report, we've got the money. End of. Crusade has grown. We've joined, Spain's joined, Venice has joined, Sicily's joined, and Poland's joined. I've just seen a nice, chunky Spanish army. Prince Pedro is heading over.
You are not the one I will answer to.
Well, no, I'm just clicking on just to see what you're sending me. You're sending it across some knights, Jeannettes, I don't know what those are, and lots of crusaders. Okay, good. Keep it up, Spain. I'm glad to see that someone is committed to the effort. I'm sure other factions are doing it. So happy days. Cardinal report, by the way. Michelle Dane's been promoted. Our Soul Spiner. God, nepotism is rife within this fucking thing, but I approve. But we've also got a new Spanish cardinal known as Miguel Concales. He'll probably be on my side. And a Polish cardinal died. That's great. And a Sicilian one died. Yeah, they never really tend to like me anyway, so that's cool. Are we full up on cardinals? Yeah, there's no empty seats, so I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cardinals. Yeah, the next pope's going to be English. Since Pope Bonus, he isn't going to be around for a really long time. Faction announcements, by the way. Roger Webb has gained 2 additional chivalry. Christopher the Crusader is getting really, really fucking titty with me right now, and I'm getting a little sick of his attitude. Still, you'll get something to do very soon, because you're about to get absolutely fucked by Mongolians, so I recommend you get ready and get protected. Construction report, by the way. Ivanus has completed his upgrade. Dijon and Stettin have done their repairs. Stettin, are you ready to start doing some quick bits of retraining? There we go. We need to get this upgrade to a fortress so we can start recruiting knights. Recruitment report. London has produced some archer militia and spear militia. Accra some male knights. Damascus some spear militia. It's all retraining, right? Cool. And diplomatic information, Poland, Sicily, Venice and Spain are now at war with the Mongols. I like the sound of that. Right, quite a few things to tackle this turn, and there are Mongolian things, but I'm going to put them off till last, because there's other smaller things we can just quickly get rattled off first. First things first, we can get the Siege of Bern underway, so actually we can take Bern this turn, so ooh, good rhyme. So we're gonna do that, but before we take Bern, shall I get rid of those Polish
Hail
pests?
my king!
Get rid of
I will
Tobias,
see your head rest
he really
atop a
can't be
point
bothered with his siege,
outlander
actually.
Scum.
Like, if he's brought a trebuchet, it's probably in pretty crappy shape if he hasn't initiated the attack. I think he's just trying to starve out Frankfurt, but that's not going to swim with me.
Hail my king!
Christopher knows where he's going, and I'm going to give him some token mercenaries, but I'm going to give him really crap mercenaries. Just get some pilgrims just to fill out your numbers. And I'll get 2 Crusader sergeants if you want. Actually, no way. I just realised it's all well and fun just to put all those mercenaries in the army, but actually, let's make sure we're not just blowing out our funds. Get 2 Crusader sergeants and get 2 pilgrims. Mercenary cross. Yeah, you're not getting actual mercenaries. They're just there to be really expensive. At least we can recruit Templars and pilgrims on the cheap, so that's fine. And you get an extra retinue. You get a mercenary captain. Good. Right, and he's also just forgotten what he's supposed to be doing. Right, keep getting your ass down there.
I'm afraid not, my
Hopefully
liege.
the Venetians
With
get
honor,
there
sire.
quickly as well, but then again, I won't mind if Poland gets to Antioch, but I would rather not have Poland win this crusade.
Your Majesty.
By the way, can we have a quick chat
Approaching
with the
their
Turks in
dignitaries,
Adan
sire.
and see if we can get them to start a fight with Mongolians?
There is something you wish to speak of?
Because all Qualan and Hill is interested in it right now is in just blowing up Byzantines. But I have an offer for you. I want you to attack a faction that I really don't like. The Mongols. In return, I am willing to give you my map information. I'm gonna give you a generous payment of. It's gonna be a lot, but you know I'm gonna make some of my money back on taking burn today. So I'll give you 5 grand to see you on your way. And you want more? All right. I can do more because if it gets you to attack the Mongols, then I can't just ask him just to do it. I could offer it as a gift. Here's my gift to you. Go ruin some Mongols. I've heard their demeanour is quite bad. They don't like me already, so I really do need to push the boat out on these guys. Right. I'm going to give you 7,500 florins. Still very demanding. That's fine. I'm a little richer now, and to be honest, the Mongols were going to get this deal, but they missed out. 1,500 for 10 turns. Still very demanding. Well, alright, I am technically asking a lot of them this time around. They're not having a region. I draw the line there. I guess I could just give it a go. You know what, I'll increase the payment to 8,000 a lot. I keep wanting to say denarii, but it's actually florins. 8,000 florins. And I'll boost that up to 2,000 florins turns from such. You know, I'll do 1,000 for 20 turns. That works out of my crap maths, I think. I do 1,500 for 10 turns. Actually, yeah, do that. I give him 15,000. 1,500, 15 turns. If I give him 2,000 for 10 turns, that's going to be 20,000 florins being paid to the Turks. You know what? It's a sacrifice worth it, right? Let's just see if they even entertain this.
Keep that up, and you will anger the Sultan.
Right. Apparently, honouring the deal is not on my agenda. What? You're gonna get the money.
This bodes poorly for our future.
Oh, whatever, right? You Turks are fucking useless. You know that, right? Then they don't want to help us. Fine. Fuck them. If they just want to continue having their pathetic war of the Byzantines, let them do so. Right, we're going to get rid of Polish, then we're going to get rid of the French, and then we're going to deal with the Mongols, should time allow it. Also, I have noticed, we are pretty much on the precipice of hitting our 100th turn. Don't know if we're going to make it this turn. Probably not. Because in terms of sallying forth, by the way, Admiral, do you want something to do? Go over there.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Because, yeah, in terms of dealing with these guys, it's going to be tough. Because with this battle, we're definitely going to end up coaxing reinforcements. With this one, I think Bayern might stay out of it, but he's probably going to invade himself. But we could probably try and do
You
a
will have no rights once you are my prisoner.
And he's, oh my god, he's got rocket launch. What are these? Very long-range missiles, good morale, can't hide. Right, it's a Mongolian rocket launcher. It's a wooden fire-spitting demon wagon inspired by rockets fired during the invasion of China. They have now fiendishly mounted 36 of the bastards on one frame. They're not accurate, but basically, since they fired many of them, they just basically hope for the best. And it could basically just ruin everything for me. Yeah, we're going to be in a tough position. Jerusalem could empty its garrison and get themselves up to here in one go. So you know what, we're going to do that now. We're going to get Jerusalem's garrison right here. Now that is going to put Jerusalem in a horrifically bad mood, so just get some extra troops just up to there, please.
By your command.
And look, Jerusalem, you're just going to have to sulk it out for a turn, but please prepare some additional archer militia, and then we're just going to have to, you know, they're just going to have to sulk for a turn. I don't care. Like, the survival of our entire fucking Middle Eastern enterprises depends on that battle going well, but before we even look at that battle, we have other things to do with. Right, Giles, I want you to get over there, and I want you to get rid of Tobias Zacharek. He's proven himself to be a major pain in my ass, And I would appreciate it if he was to be removed now.
By your will, sire, we shall engage.
And then I'm going to get one of my spies down into Breslau. I want to have a look into taking that town. That's my next target with Poland. I think it's time we paid them a visit. But then again, the HRE still needs dealing with. We'll think about that in a few. And it looks like he's actually just going to run away from this fight. Alright. But you know what? You're not just going to run away deeper into my territory. You're getting dealt with.
By God's will, we have triumphed!
By the way, new notifications. Relations worsen. Poland hates me even more for spoiling their fun.
As you will,
Well,
my
I'm
king.
sorry, Poland, but I can't allow you to just walk around and just take over my towns. It's not good for my campaign victory. Alright, so this time to buy... Oh, wow, he actually didn't have 156 men. He's got peasants, mercenaries that are worn out, Polish nobles that are worn out. Yeah. His army didn't do very well when he last faced me, and this is what's left of it. We're going to take him at night, just to make it worse for him, and yeah. The only really trap unit that there really is going to be is Tobias himself, because I don't really have any spearmen, and the Polish nobles, because they're basic cavalry archers. However, hopefully Giles can just get himself up to it and we can just take him out for us. But for now, let's just fight this one on the battle map and try and bring down this little Polish fawn once and for all.
Muster your courage, men! We march into battle!
An emperor is subject to no but God and justice, by the way.
I've heard men speak well of me because I do not throw lives away needlessly, and I gain victory for those who follow me. I will not use false modesty and deny these things. Indeed, I say proudly that they are true. I will give you victory, if you have the guts to fight like devils when I ask it. Lads, these Poles lack all manners and gentility. So let us not treat them with any great respect. Let us kill them cleanly, and show them how English gentlemen make war. And now, any man here who is not praying for our victory had better make his peace with God, for he'll find none with me or in England later. Now, I place my fate in the hands of the Lord. Bring me my broadsword, and let me kiss the cross, lest I die. To battle!
Hope he knows where that sword's been, or it's been cleaned, right.
Units, await my orders!
Here we go again, and it's a nice hilly battlefield actually, to which we have a definite elevation advantage, which will make life easier for my peasant archers, who I have a newfound respect for. So they're going to be pretty much my main attacking force. Heavy infantry, they're going to pretty much go in and go for the clover. Billmen, they're going to be arrow fodder because the enemy has arrows. And then Giles, you will be dealing with probably Tobias and his annoying cavalry cohorts. But for now, we must advance forward. Let's take a position on the edge of the hill and see what we can see, because right now it looks like the enemy is in hiding, so he may need to be lured out. Billman, I want you to start combing that flank. Giles, get yourself down to that little hillside farm. I think we may be able to find something for you to do there. We can make you take the job as a farmer, maybe. Still, I can see a few Polish troops moving around now. Whether or not my archers can hit from here is a different story. They probably can't. Oh, actually, no, they can. Right, archers. If you can smack them from here, I want you by all means to have a go at it. And they are using fire arrows as well, since enemy units are armed. I'm going to let them have a go at it. Oh, wait, sorry. Archers, when you shoot your bows, I don't expect you just to be sitting there just twanging the bowstrings. Get some arrows out now. Right, some of you are not pretending, but you lot, come on, I'm not thick. Get down a little closer. If you can't hit them, get closer and then fire. Don't do this thing where you're just pretending to fire, because all you're doing is wearing out the string on your bow. It looks like the enemy's coming to us. Alright, let them come. Archers, get yourselves ready, because I think they're in a bit of a bad mood. Or at least, nah. They're gonna toy us. Right. General, get your ass down up there. Lads, you don't need to skirmish, by the way. Get yourselves back into positions, otherwise you're just going to encourage the enemy to start lobbing spears at the knights. It was a hit and run attack. While he's been doing that, he's been bringing up everything else. Alright, let him bring everything else up then. Really, because the billmen have lured him out. Good. Billmen, get yourselves back a little bit. Try and get them towards my main line. We've lured ourselves someone. We're bringing through Crusaders. Now, those lads should be going around beating up Mongolians, not attacking me, eh? Oh, well, we'll bring them down. Alright, knights. Looks like the battle's taken off over here, so can we get yourselves up there and helping out? General, leave those Polish nobles alone. They're not worth your time.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be
Knights,
ours.
get over there and shut the door on our enemy. We have an opportunity to corner and kill Tobias, then we will be taking it with both hands. Right now, billmen are doing their part. They're not exactly in the best situation right now because they're basically fending off everything, but they'll try. And I've got the general. He's just coming. He's just basically mowed down the mercenary spears. I didn't really want to go near them, but right now the enemy army composition is a bit haywire. Alright, General, just pull away from those spears and chase down Tobias. Because I don't want him escaping this time, because he might just attempt to run away again. So, if you have an opportunity to bring him down for good, do it.
They have lost half their men.
Archers, cease fire. I'd say play with the Polish nobles. I think that you've got about one left. Ah, bugger it. Play with him anyway. Right. How are we doing over here? I think we've pretty much got all the enemy infantry dealt with. Right. Lads, keep moving up. If we have an opportunity to get around that flank of that general, we need to do so. I want him cornered and killed. I'm not accepting anything less this time. And yes, this looks really fucking annoying and head-hurtingly twisted because we're fighting on a hill, therefore it's just really fucking awkward. So yeah, we're going to get up there. It's got some Polish nobles just coming in for a really pathetic charge. They tried. Right, if one of you could just get him just cut down, please. It shouldn't take too long. It's just a horse. You can spice it up. Right, billmen, get up there. Knights, keep surrounding. Archers, no more firing at will. Call it a day. You've done your part for today. Right, everyone, get around and, well, just gather around and just slaughter this fool, please. Right, where's our general by the way? He's there. Alright, he's safely out of harm's way for now. We've got some knights just coming in just to join in the festivities. Billman, just get in there, please. Right, I need a couple more units just going around flank. Right, you lot, can you just take control of this flank and just get around there, please? Just trying to identify.
The enemy army flees
he's
the
gonna
field.
run.
Pursue and run them down.
Alright, knights, just get in there and stop him. He's going to try to run away. I would rather he didn't escape this time. He escaped me last time and I really, really, really wanted him as a prisoner or a dead man. I can see him there. He's leading from the front, which means he's going to be an absolute royal pain to get hold of. Right, everyone stop. Let the general chase him. Just get out. Oh, God, yeah, I've kind of blocked his way out. That's giving him time to make his run away. Alright, lads. He's got a head start on you because he's an absolute coward. But I want you to try and catch him anyway. I know you can do it. But I suspect that he'll escape us this time. Very annoying if that is the case. I'm going to send some units just to chase down those peasants. And there's also something else lurking near the top of the hill. I don't know what it is because we can't see it. I think it's probably just a couple of merc crossbows. Whatever it is, it's not worth it. You pretty much had no units worth chasing anyway. But yeah. Looks like Tobias lives to see another day. And that is frightfully annoying. Tobias, you may have slipped through my fingers a second time, thanks to your utter cowardice. But I will ensure the next time we meet, you're the last time you escaped the battlefield alive. Alright lads, just chop down the lads with the fucking wizard hats and let's just get this one over and done with. Come on. Don't stop, don't just look at them, kill them. Otherwise I'll have to make fucking... Right. Wait, no, you get rid of those crossbow because I don't like them. Right, lads, come on. You can't be having a hard time just chasing those guys down. Come on, there we go. Get rid of a wizard hat and then get rid of his mates. They might have witch powers or spells or something. Right. As far as I'm concerned, that peasant's fucked. So, right, what's going on over here, by the way? What's trying to escape us? Something is. We've got merc spears. Archers! Just turn around and just give them a nice little shower, please. I'm sure they'll really appreciate a few arrows just to motivate them out of the battlefield. Probably gonna like kill them all, but you never know. We might just get a few lucky shots. Either way, I think that is a pretty good battle that we've had there. Well, I say a good battle. I didn't really get the outcome I wanted. Alright, we won and made sure Frankfurt wasn't just going to suddenly randomly fall to Poland, but at the same time... Oh my god. Guys, can you not catch a fucking peasant? But at the same time, Tobias has escaped. That riles me up a little bit. I really wanted him dead this time, but oh well. We'll get him next time. For now, that's the battle, and something's still living, and it's just us fucking, yeah. They're going to escape, but they're going to take a really long way out, so let's just call that a battle there.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Better numbers this time. Better numbers. Minimal losses, even if we didn't take the prize home today. Still, good job, men. Now, we've got some rebel heads to crush, so I recommend we get ourselves over there. they're not worth the time.
There is no need for this.
Yeah, but I can't be bothered doing the other two options. Relations worsen. I'm guessing Poland...
Glory! Honor!
Yeah.
Victory!
And now he runs away, probably.
We shall continue tomorrow, my
You know what? I might be able to... No.
Hail, my king!
We're going to dispatch troops from Prague. I'm going to finish that fuck off, actually. Oh, wow. Russia now really doesn't like me. It's probably because I'm just picking on their vassal, but I don't like the fact there's a Russian fleet just chilling out, and that's probably going to blockade me next turn. Whatever, right? By the way, Giles is now cruel and cunning, and he's also now feeling appreciated. Thank you, Giles. If you could get yourself back to Magdeburg, please. You will be needed to clean out Captain Ludwig. Right. I was going to deal with Bern now, but you know what? We have another job. Right, John.
Hail, my king!
I know you don't get a lot to do, so it's your lucky day.
Sire.
Take 2 spear militia and
It will be easier, yes?
I don't have anything to surrender to you, Tobias. All you have to surrender to me is your life.
As you will, my king.
Get over there and
battle.
take him down. He's an absolute pain, and I want his life ending. Alright, he's got 15 men left. We'll take him down at night again just to make him, you know, just give him a true phobia of the dark. Honestly,
Honor and
do it.
Glory await England, men!
I just want to be there to see him die.
We did not come to this place looking for a hard fight, but by God, we'll give the enemy one.
Shouldn't be a hard fight, but all this rain will have made the armour of our enemy quite slippy, so he may just try to slip out of our grip, but we'll try to avoid that. This will make the mud nice and soft, so it'll be nice and easy just to bury him and be done with it. Right, spears. Go like that. General, literally lead from the front. Take... of course he's going to deploy the other side of the map, where it's going to take me ages to reach him. I wouldn't have expected anything less from this absolute worm. Okay, lads and ladies and dogs and cats who are watching this. I'll see you in a few seconds for the glorious death of that fucking bastard that we call Tobias Zacharek. Okay, so we're just about on top of this scumbag now. As you can see, he's chosen to hide on this rainy, foggy, shitty hill. And I suspect his grand plan was to just hide somewhere hard for me to reach, while the weather was awful, so my men would be too tired to fight. That's fine. I only brought them around for just to watch. General, get in there, and I want you to make that man into mulch. Because I can see he's already getting ready to run away. So you will move in. Spears will join you shortly. They need a few minutes to rest. However, because this guy could just turn, bolt, and run at any second, we need to get in there now. If you could just flatten those two as well, that'd be brilliant. There we go. They won't work your time. Alright. We've engaged with General. Lads, while the enemy's engaged, he should be slightly off his guard. Start making a web. I know you're tired, and I know you're not really in the best of moods, but honestly, if you do this, you have done yourselves an absolute service to England by ridding ourselves
The battle is
of
very
a
much in our favour.
absolutely
If we remain
horrid
true
foe.
and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I say horrid. This guy's just honestly just a big pain in the ass. He's never really been much of a threat. He's just been very good at getting in my way and distracting me from major issues. So that's just why I'd rather have him just be wiped out of his entire campaign now, so we just never have to put up with his ugly mug again. Especially with his cocky attitude, keep thinking that he's going to win battles when all he does is just besiege cities, not build any equipment, and then look, he's just a bit silly. He's just a bit thick. Come on, alright, come on, that horse's head should be on the fucking floor and in the pillar. Someone who's pissed off the mafia recently.
By St. George, our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troop, the enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Let his pathetic guard run. I only wanted to bias. Well done, men. You've done a good job.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
That's all I needed to do there. One man survived. He can take a message back to Poland. Please don't enter my lands ever again, because it's really, really annoying.
By God's will, we have triumphed.
There is no glory in hiding like this, my lord.
Not
Hail,
really,
my
but it
king.
means that the enemy doesn't know where
Yes,
you are.
my liege.
Except just
Making
move
camp
and give
here,
away your
noble
presence.
sire.
By the way, retrain those archers, and can we start working on additional spear militia, please, in this city? And we're working on that. I was going to say, if we could, we should start working on something better in Prague. Prague, being a frontier town, will need a boost in its defences. Magdeburg, anything that we could do with Magdeburg right now, just to keep it on the up and up? For Baron Stables would be good for training additional feudal knights, which I could use. But then again, the catapult maker will get us close to building trebuchets. And I do want to try and get better artillery, especially the Polish definitely do outplay us on the artillery field. I think we're going to need good artillery to bring them down, so we will do that, and we'll recruit some additional yeomen and some additional mailed knights, because we are lacking cavalry in this area. Right, enemy army routes, yeah. By the way, John has gained some dread, and he also doesn't feel as disrespected. So that's good. That's giving him something to do.
Hail, my king.
So at least his loyalty isn't still very good, but let's face it, it's made him feel better. So you know, he now just feels unappreciated. Even though I appreciate the service he has just done for me. Right. Let's keep this turn moving. First, it says Captain Arthur. Is there somewhere better you could go? Back to Angiers would be a good idea, so we can get you retrained.
sire.
And again,
later.
yeah, Bordeaux would be better, but that's fine. Bordeaux, by the way, I believe you still have retraining to do, so can we do that, please? And then there's nothing for you to build. But then again, jousting lists. Give us better knights, but yeah, I think we don't need that in Bordeaux. Would be a good idea to build it in Gaza, though, if we're able to. Gaza, can you build jousting lists? Yes, you can. Yes, I want that, because, you know what, if we can get ourselves some better knights, that might help us against the Mongolians, so, you know, that's a worthy enterprise for us. And yeah, we may be low on money now, but yes. Arthur, can you just go to Bern and just rustle me up some more cash, please, by taking this castle off the French and effectively ruining their ability to raise an effective military now, please, and also reducing them down to a grand total of 2 provinces. It'd be very much appreciated.
We shall slaughter them, my lord.
You don't have to go all out on the slaughtering, but if it makes you feel happy, then that's fine. Ah, it makes me feel happy. So we're gonna completely ruin the French today. By the way, I'm bringing my silver
Besieging
cap
the cowards, my liege.
on. No need to besiege. Why not just take down the walls and just walk on in? So, Prince Lorraine has decided to surprise us with his existence. I wondered where it got to. It turns out his army might be a bit stronger than we originally gave credit for. Strong enough for me to maybe not want to siege him right now. I'm going to need a few more men to bring him down. Balance of power is in his favour. Not just yet, Arthur. Temper. I didn't expect him to raise more troops. But then again, let's just bring these lads in. Let's just bring
Orders.
a
Sire.
couple of Billmen in, bring in a couple of these lads, and we should be good to go.
Yes. Combining forces,
Alright,
my king.
Arthur, now we can
Yes,
siege and
sire.
basically win it.
Moving to crush the enemy.
When in doubt, just stack the odds massively in your favour. Okay, Prince Lorraine, I'm ready now because the strength ratio is 1-to-1, but the bar is teetering on my favour and I outnumber you by quite a lot. So, get wrecked, buddy.
Show no mercy. Kill them all.
Plus, I'll just use my artillery just to absolutely swipe them all out. And it's easy to be braced behind a castle wall, by the way, so let's just make sure there's no castle walls left.
The time for battle has come. But it is not my way to send men into needless peril or throw lives away. Be assured, I will not ask any more of you than I would ask of myself. I ask only that you fight with honor and do not turn your back to the foe. Together then, we will have victory, for such is to my taste and my custom in battle. Our French foes hold us in scant regard, lads. This is a mistake they often make, being arrogant and wine-sodden in equal measure. And remember, my enemies know that I am a brave man by repute, and I do not willingly keep company with poltroons. You are all picked, brave men here, and the enemy know this. Your bravery already unmans them. Let's do the rest and finish them!
Yeah, we are going to unman those French hard. They're scared of us because we're better than them.
Units, await my orders!
Alright lads, no need to be shy. Let's get ourselves up nice and close to this particular castle that we're going to take over today. So, welcome to Bern, a castle I have had my eye on for a very long time, as being somewhere that I wanted to conquer. Well, we're going to conquer it today. So, we have a few ways into the city. I think we're going to take our usual route. We're going to just basically blow our way through the walls, blow our way through another wall, and then we'll win. I do find myself wondering if you can just blow down those walls, so just let yourself in that way. Naturally, we can't bring down this wall. That's got decorations and shit, so it probably ain't going to happen. But, you know, if we could bring down that wall and then just, yeah. I think if I had a siege tower or something to get up there, like some ladders, that might work, but I don't trust the geography or the terrain, so instead we'll just take down these walls, I don't know, I really want to try it now, just see if we can go up that way. It's always fun to have a little bit of an experiment, so what the hey, right. So this is going to be the wall we take, so artillery, if you could get yourselves so kindly lined up please and ready to go. No fire ammo, I mean we've already proved it, there doesn't really seem to be a difference in ammo in terms of damage delivered, so we'll just go with nice, stable and accurate rock shots. Knights, you've got a pretty simple task, you're going to wipe out the French knights. That being said, I have my billman on hand to provide you with support. Spears, you have the simple job, your prime target is the prince, and general will also be dealing with them. Mailed knights, we'll try and get them in the city and deal with some of the knights as well. Longbows, I'll have you close up for now, just in case there's something fun for you to attack. So I'm going to have you here, and we'll just get you staked up, and we'll see what we can do with you. And, oh yeah, I have more knights, right. You knights, just be there and just be ready. Right. There we go. Let's just do it.
By St. George, our spy has done it! He's opened the gates!
Oh, now we just don't need to bother sieging the town at all. But I'm still going to have some fun. That tower, look, it was switched on a minute ago. I don't want it switching on again. If you could just please make sure that it switches off for good, I'll be most appreciative. Just then we, you know, we have the absolute minimum of people dying on their way into the city. Because it makes my life easier. I didn't notice that our spy had opened the gates. I don't even know if that symbol was actually there. It may be now and I wasn't paying attention, but I genuinely can't remember seeing it. Oh well. Ooh, by the way, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it's happened. Oh well, the city's absolutely fucked now. Oh well. As they are going nice accurate rock shots and they all start missing, don't they? But then again, fire shots will probably miss even further and probably burn down the entire town at this rate. But also because I'm just shooting at a distance. Oh well. Yeah, we'll just quit. Actually, you know what, the enemy's already pulling out, so it's not even worth it. Alright, catapult, ceasefire. Sorry about you not getting a lot of use today, but it looks like that the enemy just simply can't be bothered. Okay, knights, move in. Just get ready to take it. Because the enemy clearly isn't really in the mood for defending their little town. So, yeah, just get yourselves moved in. Archers, I have a simple job for you. Once the knights are ahead of you, we're gonna take the walls with you. You will settle upon there, and then you'll just be free to basically take a shot at anything that you see fit. We're not gonna hash it up like we did with Stettin. No, we're gonna do this once more. Slowly, steadily, by the book, piece by piece, we will take the city. And unit by unit, we shall eliminate our foes. For slow and steady wins the race. Fast and hasty trips up, snoozes, and just fucks it down the toilet pan. Might have use for my billman as well. Billman! Let's get you in this one as well. I'm going to try and save my cavalry for the final encounter if I can. I don't know where the general is right now. There's quite a few French units moving in. We might try and switch on a tower. But as it stands right now, they don't seem to be too bothered. But I do have, yeah, that's a general's bodyguard, right? That could cause a complication. Right. Yeoman, I want you to move in, get control of the walls, and we'll see what we can do. I don't know how committed the general is to being in this battle. He might just move away quite quickly, and I think he's actually doing that anyway. Yeah, he's moving away, but he could just be reforming, so we need to be ready. First couple of units, they're already moving in, and they're going to try and get a tower back online. So, lads, I'd appreciate it if you sped it up, got in there, and let's just meet our enemy. So, lads, I have two of you moving for the engagement. Two of you need to move up and take control of this street in order to bring down the rest of the knights. It's pretty much just knights everywhere. So the more of them we can take control of and bring down, the better. But it looks like someone going to try and take the walls. So we're already going to try and stump that
Our
plan.
soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
I genuinely don't know what they were trying to achieve by in doing that, though. Yeah, it's going to slow down my efforts to take the walls, but my plan didn't really hinge on that. Alright, you lot, catch up with those knights and stop them before they escape, if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Make a defensive position here,
the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Find something else to do. Looks like the enemy's going to try and throw in a couple more knights into this battle, though, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, I should have more than enough troops doing their part. Okay, yeoman, if you could try and get onto this part of the walls, that'd be brilliant. And yeah, come on. Yeoman, up there. Knight, billman, just keep going in. By the way, yeoman, no skirmishing if that's what you're doing. I just need you up there, please. Just because then I've got you doing something quite useful. Right, we've got 2 units of knights just currently ducking down, barreling down to kill his fucking summer's day, by the way. Very bright and colourful. Isn't doing much good for my headache that I'm currently suffering from. But we'll live. Right, knights, could you just turn around and just lend a hand? I think everything else at this point has retreated to the city wall, so these are the unlucky fucks. Well, actually, no, they're the lucky people, because they just get to die now. We need to get rid of them, please. And we're just going to go for an orbiting pylon. Because it's a classic lobster tactic used by brain-dead lobsters. It's me. So we've already got one unit on the run, so they're broken. They'll start routing and they'll just start basically making very good mistakes. You lads, hold your position there. I want you just to kill anything that tries to run through you, please. Instead hold your position and then you just don't listen to me, do you? But if it runs at you saying, run away, sacre bleu, I'm fucked, feel free to make him your new pet prisoner. Anyone else you could just slaughter. I don't think knights are supposed to kill other knights, by the way. Oh no, we're not supposed to kill other peasants. Knights are supposed to preferably take prisoners, but to be honest, I kind of brought that code of chivalry a long time ago. Alright, knights, we don't need to worry about climbing up the walls anymore. We need to worry about killing these lads here, please. So if you can get yourselves into a better position, that'd be brilliant. Billman, by the way, you don't need to be on the walls, so you can take yourselves off the walls if you want. Your place is nowhere, actually. Yeah, you're already irrelevant. Oh well, sucks to be you. I'm just going to walk in, aren't I? But you know what? I want to see if we can actually just walk in through this wall in particular and see what happens. So yeah, we're going to do that. But we need to get rid of those feudal knights first, and then we're going to bring in the artillery. As it stands, it looks like our men are just happily slaughtering. We've just basically outranked the enemy, and we're just clubbing through them. So we could just let this one happen. The enemy is already on low morale. My morale is doing, if I can just actually see what my men are doing. Yeah, we're doing fine actually. A couple of men are a little bit winded. That was probably because they're the ones who had to just do a little bit of a sprint into the city and also have a hard time wandering why they're on the walls because they're a bit daft. Ooh, who escaped by? Only 5 escaped. Right, I can let 5 go. They'll be a bit worn out anyway. Right. We've still got that engagement under control. Alright, artillery. Could we move in and make a position there, please? And then we're going to start taking down some walls. Oh, if we can get yourselves... I'm just trying to think, how can we get this done? Yeah, if we can get yourselves there, or... even better, yeah, we can probably put them here, actually. Yeah, I can spend a minute to go club that building down. Yeah, if you come in and just put yourselves here, lads, I just want to see if we can go through that wall, because when we get closer, the hill isn't that shallow, well, not that steep, it's actually quite shallow, so should be able to easily just make our way through that. And those knights, yeah, they've retreated. That's brilliant, and look at that, by the way, our losses, bare minimum. Hey! Don't lose focus now. I'm all dead. Or in prison. They'll get killed anyway, not well. Maybe I'll be nice and ransom them, because I know France will now have fuck all military left, so I guess I owe them that little privilege. Right, is he gone yet? Come on. Thank you! Right. Knights! You've done a splendid job so far. Prepare yourselves to enter the city. Take your position there and await further orders from myself. Longbowmen, you will line up somewhere around here. You don't need to be on the walls anymore, so sorry for wasting your time on that little caper, but you just get yourselves there and wait for further orders. Once we have a breach, we're going to try and get you to try and just basically kill a few enemy archers. Knights, you can make your way in the city now, and spears can also do the same. We're going to have our spears set up over here, and they're going to wait firmer orders. Hopefully the enemy doesn't go around switching on all their towers, by the way, I don't know. But if we could just go through there, then that just says we're going all the way over there, just walking through the gate, because the gate's going to be a choke point. Or, if we want to be super smart, let's make a breach there, get some lads through the gate, because we could just make ourselves a second entrance. Alright. How am I going to play this one? If I get the spears up there, that could distract the general, but you know what, the knights might just come rushing here. Right, knights will deal with this one. Billmen and spears, or even better yet, Billmen and knights. Yeah, no. Right, you know what? I'll have the spears waiting at the gates. Right, Billmen over there, please. Knights, if we can get you over there, please. We're gonna have the enemy surrounded. they're not going to stand a chance against me now, because we have just made a tactical stroke of genius. Still, all the catapults are coming in now and getting themselves set up. Oh, you are going to have fun today. Oh, you are going to have a lot of fun today. I can already hear all the little town bells ringing, saying, "Oh no, the English are here. They're gonna really ruin all our day, aren't they?" Oh, we are going to ruin your day. Artillery, I have a very, very simple job for you. It looks like the enemy's already reacting to my movement, so this is working just as planned. Let them come over there and we'll... Ooh, hello, some armoured sergeants. I forgot about those guys. Right, well, hello, armoured sergeants. You're about to get absolutely wrecked. Catapults, literally, open fire. Bring those walls down. Hopefully the tower doesn't come to life, but they are switching a few on. So, the quicker we get those walls taken down, the better life is going to be for us. But we're already making some progress on it. Apparently we're hurting a building at the same time, but yeah. All I need is... It seems we're taking down 2 walls at once, but right. Just try and bring that wall down. Or at least 2 of you go for it. One of you, have some fun time with the tower. 2 of them can easily bring down the wall. 1 of them can get rid of the tower. Let the R2 just do this and that. Cavalry, I would recommend speeding up just to make sure that we are able to pull this one off. But you 2 are going to be fantastic for bringing down the knights. Spears. Where are my spears? Spears. The general hasn't moved. Get yourselves to the main gate. That's where you're going to be more useful to me right now. And oh, thank you for putting some of your units up there, by the way. Alright, catapult. 50 florins per armoured sergeant you wipe out by just making the walls crumble. Yeah, those walls aren't going to last long. Alright, catapults, keep it up. We need more volleys going out because we're starting to lose a couple of men to arrow fire. We're not losing too many, but I'd rather not lose loads of units to arrow fire, please. Longbows are also trying to open fire. Longbows, not really a lot of units that you can play with. It looks like the enemy's actually running away because they've just seen my other ruse now. Longbows, keep it back and we'll see what we can do for you. Right, how are we doing over here? I've got the general isolated, but yeah, the enemy's already basically stomping back just to go, "Oh, no, 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 we just see what you're up to." Alright, Billman. Bit sacrificial, but can we get in there and start a distraction? Because while you're in there, I can get the knights to tangle with their general while our spears make their way over. Spears, how close are we? Spears are getting in there, but they are starting to lose a little bit of units to their arrow fire. Alright, knights, get yourselves in there. We're going to cause a little bit of mayhem. Billman, I'd recommend speeding up. Get the attention of some of the feudal knights, so then they're not irritating my cavalry or my spears. So we'll let them get in. How are we doing over here, by the way? Are we bringing those walls down? Yep, they're crumbling. Tower isn't doing too good either, so that's brilliant. And we're not losing too many men to arrow fire, so it's enough for us. We can live with what we're losing right now. Right, Billman, I need you to push through those walls and get those disbanded feudal knights out of the way. Cavalry, I need you now to push through, soften up the general, and then the spears can take over. Spears, just get yourselves in there and get yourselves in there safely is what I'm going to say. Right, this is going to make the French very, very nervous now. As you can see, they're already starting to make their way out of there to the point where we can actually get all 3 catapults now. Just focus on the wall. Oh, there goes the castle. Yeah, we can just focus on the wall now. The enemy has realised my ruse and they are not too pleased with it. Right, you know what, I have a better idea. Knights, you're good at ruining the lives of heavy infantry, aren't you? Focus your efforts on dealing with the disbanded feudal knights. They're always a fun chew toy. Billman, get in there and surround them. Spears, whenever you arrive in a city, you have a very simple task. Bring down that French prince. He's a bit snotty and a bit annoying. So, whatever you do to kill him is very much welcomed. Alright, so we're doing good here while the frame rate absolutely fucking sinks. It's not because of all the complex battle animations, it's because the wall's slightly damaged. Well, we've got more armoured sergeants coming. Right. Catapults, the faster that wall comes down, the faster I can get reinforcements in here, please. So, Let's not dilly-dally, because I don't want this little tactical stroke to become a tactical disaster. Right, what's going on over here? Billman, I would recommend not letting yourselves get stabbed in the back, turning, facing your enemy, and absolutely clobbering them. I'm going to have a unit of knights come in and help you, because we have the attention of the prince now. Spears, the faster you're in that city, the better. Right. Mailed knights, let's start partitioning our forces out and
if we continue like this,
making life more efficient for ourselves. Right, wall is 66% down. We're almost there. Right, knights, you're not in a good position to take on armoured sergeants. I don't want you dealing with them, so take them for a walk if you catch my drift. Other knights, get in the back of those dismounted feudals and finish them off. Spears, you're still making your way in, but if you could just basically you know, magnetise yourself towards that enemy general, you can keep him busy for a while. Right, lads, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not get killed by falling masonry now. That never works out well for anyone. Don't work out for the frame rate of my PC either. Right, let's keep moving. We're nearly through those walls, and once we are, I kind of botched it anyway, just by basically rushing ahead, but you know what? The enemy's so weak, it's really paying off in my favour. I'm losing Billman, but if I'm honest, we're at that stage now where Billman are quite expendable.
As in ancient Jericho, the walls fall before the righteous. Send our men through to slay our ungodly foe.
I really need to read up on what the fuck happened at Jericho. Apparently the walls just fucking spontaneously combusted or something. Probably really wrong, but yeah. Knights, get yourselves away from there. That's not really a good position for you to be in. By the way, Arthur, if you want to join in on this one, feel free to do so. I know I've kept you out of the battle, but yeah, it's pretty much safe for you to enter. Right, see if you
Good tidings.
Oh, there he
the enemy
goes.
general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell.
Guess I cursed him just by looking at him. Right, isn't life good for us now? We are absolutely clobbering the enemy. And I've just got a bloody horde of feudal knights just making their way in. This dismounted feudal. Well, I know what you are, feudal knights. Yeah. Right, just get yourselves in there, and all you need to do really is just finish the job for me, please. I've had the weaker lads just go in and just get it started, and honestly, they've done a pretty good job. The knights are in time-honoured tradition of being mailed knights,
battle is very
fucking
much
dying,
in our favour.
but
if we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
come on, mailed knights, just keep it moving, please. So once the dismounted feudals arrive, which is going to be very, very soon, we'll have this 1-1 basically. To be honest, their stamina's doing fine. You know what, lads?
Only half the enemy
Jog it.
force remains.
They can afford to go for a little jog. Their stamina's doing alright, and there aren't really a lot of enemies for them to kill anymore.
Heavy infantry.
There we go. Alright, lads. Look at that. Just hear the sound going weird because of all the men who are running in as well. So many running into battle. Through the arches we go. Into the hearts of our enemies. Alright, we're at warmed up stage now. So right, you. Kill. Slaughter. And maim. There we go. Right, everyone's got a target. Knights. Let's face it, you're at that stage of the game now where you've completely ruined your ability to be alive anymore. What the fuck is that? Is that a black chevron? What does that mean? Your super duper experience? No way, I don't know. That's just a fucking horse's mane. God, I'm blind. Right, you lot though, you're golden knights. You're doing bloody fantastic. I love you guys so much. Get yourselves out of there. I don't want my lovely gold chevron knights being wiped out. I want you to stay in for a few more battles because you guys, honestly, even if you've lost loads of numbers, you've probably taken absolutely loads off the enemy. Alright, Billman, your moment's over as well. Get yourselves out of there. You've done a very good job for me in basically softening and weakening the enemy. And Levy Spears, you could do the same as well. Like, yeah, just, you know, softer units. You're free to leave. The knights will finish this job for you now. There we go. A perfect Roman prior prism. Let the weak lads go, let the strong lads finish the job, even if some have decided to run. Which is a shame, but alright, they've been through a bit, so I'll let them off this time without a warning. They've done a good job today. You knights, but if you want, can you just try and finish off those disparate feudals, and then we can just basically put all of our efforts on wiping out those armed sergeants. And then the day will be ours, once and for all. You knights, by the way, can leave the battlefield if you're done. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, levy spears. I know you're very tired, but yeah. Just form up and just guard that. No one gets to escape through there who I don't approve of. Just make it really hard for them. Right, so we've still got a couple of armoured sergeants left to wipe out, and it looks like that's just about it, but alright, there's one or two disparate feudal knights lurking around, 11 of them to be exact, but to be honest, when they're gone, they're gone. Same goes for these guys. Only 4 of them left, but our knights are just really just cutting them up. Cleave them down. Just shove an arrow in their eye as well for fun. Right, they're gone. Well done, lads. Get yourselves out of there and call
By
it a day.
St. George, our men have taken control of the castle.
Alright, you know what to do. Finish the battle. You've done an excellent job so far, so...
Last, our men no longer command the castle.
Oh, well, we'll just have to shove more of our men in the castle then. Right, come on, lads. There aren't a lot of them left to kill. You've already done an absolutely excellent job today. So it's the final slaughter. In fact, we'll make the final slaughter even faster just by speeding it up. There we go, lads. Just get in there, finish the job. Not a lot of them left to go. To be honest, there should be no reason for failure on our part. In fact, the general himself has arrived now. General, if you want to just take your position there and just pretend like you rule the castle, then that's fine by me, but you will have no part in this battle because I don't want you accidentally getting killed. Who's left, by the way? Just one lad.
All of
he's
Christendom
gone.
will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Excellent effort, lads. You've done me proud. You've wiped out the disappointment from Stettin by losing very few men and wiping out lots of enemies. Alright, we actually did lose a lot of men, but you know what? They were lost in a better cause. By preserving my elite units, I lost my weaker units. By surrounding, killing, and basically having one hell of a good spy who I didn't even know had opened the gate, so... I think we definitely played that advantage to a very, very good effect today. And I'm just very satisfied with our performance. Who was the MVP today, in fact? Let's see, we've got some 59s, some 60s. Oh, one of our male knights hit the triple digits. Probably the golden one. Yeah, I think it was the golden one. So, well done, golden boys. You did an excellent job. And that's Burn belonging to me. Hopefully forever. Well, will be forever, unless Milan just sort of turns around and says, ugh, fuck you.
Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire.
Yeah.
The settlement has fallen.
Very
Take
few.
the spoils of war.
Alright, you really get into it. Right, I only need those 900 florins, please. And that's probably just made you slightly less dread, so maybe that'll calm your attitude down a little bit, Arthur. It's actually made him neutral, so yay. We'll do some merging in a minute. Yeah. By the way, enemy army has routed, and trait increaser Arthur is also cruel and cunning. So actually it leveled out. He basically got 2 dread, then lost 2 dread or something like that. Right, anyway, we'll just do a little bit of merging. We're just really going to just merge a couple of disparate feudal knights, just to minimise our retraining costs, and then yeah, I mean, I'm not going to merge those knights because we're basically merging one really good knight with one really shit knight. So yeah, that's all brilliant. I can't afford the repairs on the fortress, annoyingly, so actually all that money I just won actually goes directly to repairing the fortress, so retrain the golden standard knights, then retrain those guys, and then we'll have to hang tight until the next turn. But the next turn ain't coming until we deal with the massive army of Mongols that have arrived on our gates. But we don't have time for doing that today, so unfortunately we are going to call that an episode there. However, if you stick around, the next episode, we will take them on. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you there. Have a lovely evening, my friends.